Hit and run. Same day as our travel wire murder. Check out the make of the car.
1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo.
Same model our librarian just called in. What are the odds?
Who sent this? Officer McFloss? I can't even read that.
So, we got a Monte Carlo at a lot here, half hour before the murder. Leaves the scene of a hit and run, headed east towards travel wire. 20 blocks. This is sounding like our guy.
He's bringing a lot of attention to him.
He'll be here. As discussed, considering we're only contractually obligated to pay $5,000 on top of fair market value for Mr. Acker's home, we believe $45,000 is more than generous.
I hear that, but you and I have a different definition of the word generous, because that's not how I would describe it.
And here we go.
What amount are you asking?
$4 million.
What?
4 million. Very funny.
What?
Very funny.
That wasn't the plan.
Suffering.
She spoke about 75.
What in the world are you talking about?
We had an agreement.
We had a discussion.
We had a verbal agreement on a number that both sides would be happy with.
And I discussed the offer with my client. He really, really doesn't want to leave his house, his home. $4 million is the only number he'll be happy with.
Oh my god. Kim is not gonna take that well at all.
I apologize. We need to end this meeting now so Rich and I can have a conversation with Mr. Goodman.
Wait, don't leave.
You're not wasting any more of their time.
No.
Kevin, meeting's over.
No, while the gang's all here, I would love to bring up a completely unrelated matter.
Kevin, we
He
can
went
handle
forward
this.
with this thing.
This is really good. You're going to want to see this. Kevin, you want to stick around. Your dad's in this.
What?
Oh god.
Kevin, I insist this is a waste of your time.
There's only one way to find out.
Kevin, I'm advising you to please just keep walking.
No. I want to see this.
There were risks. She told you no.
Shades, please.
President of Mesa Verde.
My bank took my home over a technicality, and I never missed a single payment. It's not right. It's un-American.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Have you or a family member been wrongfully evicted from your home by Mesa Verde? Then you may be entitled to a large cash settlement.
There's no way in hell you can legally run these.
Maybe. But you know, we'll fight it out after they run in New Mexico, Arizona, Utah,
we will
Texas.
stop it before it ever gets that far.
Some might call that prior restraint.
What do you hope to gain with all this? We agree to Acker's ridiculous demands and you don't run this garbage?
It's illegal to do that. No lawyer can play one case off another. It is unethical and it is blackmail.
She's right. One has absolutely nothing to do with the other, which leads me to my next topic. This is Olivia Bitsui. She's a photographer. In fact, she took the self-portraits. Really lovely.
No, Kim, I got this.
Kevin, I'm strongly advising you.
I know this picture. My
Kevin.
dad bought it fair and square. I have a copy of it hanging in my office at home.
I think we all just heard Mr. Wachtel admit that he owns a copy of Olivia Bitsui's photo, a photo that looks remarkably like the official Mesa Verde logo.
That's right. We own it.
You own a copy of the photo, you don't own the rights to it. That's copyright
That's what she
infringement.
found.
Never be able to prove that.
Well, you know what? Wow. Looks like a mirror image there. We filed an injunction, so you're going to have to take down all your horsey logos or if you throw a big tarp over them till we can get this thing settled. Shouldn't take more than, I don't know, a couple years. We'll be seeing a lot of each other. Till next time.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kim is not gonna like that at all. Did he just choose like to win this case over
One
Kim?
of the so-called victims
I think he
Mesa
did.
Verde just
What'll it take?
So you're going to have to be more specific.
I let Acker stay in his shitty little house and I move my call center and all the rest of it goes away. Is that the game?
Would you close your eyes and imagine a world with me? Just, if you... It's a world where Mr. Acker gets to keep his house, plus the $45,000 you were going to pay him for his pain and suffering. And in this world, you throw in a public apology. And imagine a world where a Native American photographer, Olivia Bitsui, is compensated $200,000 for the use of her photo, in addition to receiving future credit for the inspiration and use of the logo from Mesa Verde. Also, you know what? Throw in a public apology for Ms. Bitsui while you're at it. And then I can imagine a world where the injunction disappears. And those commercials, well, they'll never see the light of day. And poof, away they go into a vault, never to be seen by mortal eyes again. What do you think of that world, huh, Kevin? You can open your eyes now.
I mean, I would do it, because, don't take it further than that. And he's right. I mean, if they'd never paid for the rights of the photo, it's true that she deserves that money. Now, the hacker thing, legally speaking, he has to leave, but that's another story. But for the photographer thing, though, I agree. Lalo's good, but seriously, no one wants Mike after him, you know? You want to take him alone?
Turn the vehicle off and drop the keys out now.
You were concerned that Rich was suspicious. Did he say anything?
No.
Great. See? That anger, real anger, it worked like a protective immunity shield, you know? I mean, hey, emotion like that, you can't fake it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, right? So what did Kevin say?
He said he was tired of lawyers.
Wait, do the voice. You gotta do the voice.
Jimmy, stop it.
We explained that your agreement is non-binding, but he doesn't care. He's sticking with the handshake.
Oh, there you go. We should celebrate. Really. We'll go to a
Dude,
steakhouse.
can't you see?
Get a couple bottles of...
She's gonna kick you out, man. It's over.
Okay, look, I said I was sorry. And again, it worked. No way that Rich or Paige could believe that we were in cahoots, because guess what? We weren't.
You played me. You made me the sucker. Again.
Again? What? Wait, how can you be the sucker? It was your plan.
Oh, fuck you, Jimmy. God. You know what? I can't do this anymore.
Kim, I was just...
So you turned you and me versus the bank into you versus me.
Look, if I got caught and, God forbid, you're questioned under oath, you have plausible deniability.
Jesus, Jimmy. You can excuse stabbing me in the back by making it about protecting me?
All right. It will never happen again.
That's a lie.
You.
Well, I swear it won't.
Look me in the eye and tell me it'll never happen again. You can't. I don't believe you.
Sorry about the
You don't believe yourself. This has to end. I cannot keep living like this.
No.
Jimmy, no, shut up. Jimmy. You know this has to change. If you don't see it, I don't know what to say, because we are at a breaking point. Either we end this now, and enjoy the time we had and go our separate ways, or
what?
Or maybe we get married.
Whoa! Girls, that took a complete turn. What? Whoa, the fuck?
I did not expect that.
First of all, I'm sorry about our cat. He found something on the ground, I think, and he's playing with it around the camera.
Yeah,
so
sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
But,
that was not the trial I was expecting. I was maybe expecting something in court with the jury and a judge. Tolkien!
I had to.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
Okay, so that wasn't the trial I was expecting. I was expecting in a court with a judge and a jury, not a trial about the relationship at home.
It was about him literally going against what she told him she wanted. Literally. So that's why I'm so put out by her complete 180 at the end. She is a mystery. I feel like recently Kim has been some sort of yo-yo with her emotions and her desires. She wants in on what Jimmy can offer, but when she does it, when she is in on what he does, she feels bad about her integrity. She feels bad about the risks. I feel that's sort of why he did the thing he did in this episode, because she's saying that she's afraid of the consequences. And that's why she doesn't want to go along with it. And Jimmy is pretending to know her better than she knows herself by saying, you know what, I'm not going to involve you, but I'm going to prove you that my idea is the best, and that my way is the best. So I'm going to do this without you, and when everything's over, you're just going to realize that I was right, and I saved you from the fear of facing the consequences.
When she talked to him about her idea of sitting down with $75,000, and she said that she's gonna pay the difference, she when they were discussing with the other lawyers and with Kevin from Mesa Verde, she said that the price that it was willing for would be $45,000.
Yeah, of course, because she wanted to start low and negotiate with Jimmy to as far as they would allow, and after that she would pay the difference.
Yeah, so sorry guys, but in a way I can understand why Jimmy doesn't want for her to have to pay the balance.
True, but the reason why she wanted to do this way was, I think it's true both for Jimmy and for Kim, but the reason why she wanted to do things this way is because she feared that her boss was gonna understand the scheme and he was gonna, blame her and she was gonna lose everything. Like, the risks were too high, and every time someone calls her out on stuff that she's doing that's not good, she feels bad. Like, she feels that she's a good person, she wants to do things the right way, but she tends to, when she's around Jimmy, she tends to do stuff that is questionable, and when someone calls her out on it, her sense of moral comes back and hits her in the face. She's like, it's true, I'm not doing things, so that's why she wanted to do that settlement. But Jimmy, I feel like for him taking down a man that has such a huge ego and someone that has it all and stuff, it's like it's a hobby for him almost. It's what makes him feel good, and we've seen him do that before. He always picks on the people that boast the loudest, the people that show up in the bars he's at and like to show their money around, like to remind people that they're rich and that they have everything. The people that are better than, or the people that think that they are better than Jimmy. So he likes to take these people down, and it's no coincidence that he's been playing at around with impersonating what's his name, Kevin.
Yeah.
So he likes to mock him. He likes to make a joke out of him, because this man is the embodiment of the people he used to take down. It's a game for Jimmy. So for Kim to back down, not only is that like the end of something that he found with her, like a companionship, something that kind of reignited their relationship, I feel like, but it's also like she's taking his fun away, and she's making it seem like his way is the bad way, and his ideas are too dangerous and not like the way to go. Like, he doesn't deserve to be taken down, so
it's so childish though for Jimmy to react that way when Kim doesn't want to play with him again.
Yeah,
it's like he doesn't want. He doesn't like when people take his toy away, if I can say it like that.
There's a bit of that, and you saw like he decided to go with the plan after he did that thing with Howard and the two prostitutes, playing with Howard, making him feel bad and making a joke out of the man that pretends that he has, he's in a good enough position to offer a job to Jimmy because he still thinks he's better than him. At least that's how Jimmy sees it, because I don't think Howard did that out of pity for Jimmy, Yeah. But I feel like Jimmy likes to bring down these people because he sees in the way they act, he sees condescendence, he sees judgment, and he hates that. He sees Chuck all over again. So by making them by turning them into a laughing stock, you know, like he did with Howard, he feels better about himself. And he felt so good about what he did with Howard and the prostitutes. That's what convinced him to do it for Kevin as well. Because taking that man down, you know, pushing him off his pedestal and winning this case would prove to Kim, for him, he thought that it would prove to Kim that his way is the best way, that he's the better man, not as in like he's a better person, but as in he's the strongest of the two, that Kevin deserved that, and that Kim could win if she chose to follow along with Jimmy's plans. Unfortunately, I feel like Kim doesn't know what she wants. She was genuinely angry, but her 180 kind of tells me that deep down, she's turned on by this. Like, she likes what Jimmy does, and she buys into what he tells her, and they both need help, and they both need to face, like, the truth, and they really both need to understand what they want, and
maybe I'm wrong, but isn't there a fact that maybe husband and wife cannot testify against one another in court?
That could play into it, but I don't see why. Like
Jimmy told her that he didn't tell her everything because if it backfired on him, she could say that she didn't know about it. She didn't know about it, and she couldn't be safe. She couldn't lie on the hope. But
if that's the reason, it's sad.
that'd be sad, yeah.
I still think that Kim is torn between doing things with Jimmy his way and having actual results and doing things the right way. Like, we saw her at the beginning in the flashback. Like, when she sets her mind to something, she goes along with it, and she doesn't doubt herself, but she's been doubting herself over and over ever since she started this shit with Jimmy. Anyway, it's this whole wedding thing, I don't agree with it. I think it's sad. I think it's born of a very unhealthy relationship, and I think it's gonna lead to more disaster.
Oh.
As sad as it is, because I do ship them, I do want them together. I do think that Jimmy loves her deeply, and she loves him deeply too. Like, I do like them as a couple. I just hate how nocive they are to one another.
Each other, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Speaking of other people destroying each other, Mike's plan of getting Lalo away.
Lalo's taking it to the next level, though, with Gus. He's doing a lot of stuff to stop him. He's got a lot of ideas, and setting Mike on him is just genius, because these two are similar. These two can go at each other's throat and make it last, you know?
I found it almost funny that Gus was not saying anything when Nacho was saying, asking about taking out your delivery trucks and messing with your restaurant. What? Messing with my restaurant? Okay, we need to take Lalo down now.
Well, he expected Lalo to go at him, you know, to attack him.
But the thing with, I think that Gus can't take Lalo messing with his drug business because nobody knows about it. But if he mess with his persona business, with his restaurant, now he's gonna shit will go down.
Well, it's his baby, you know. I understand that.
It's his cover up.
Yeah, and the length that Mike is gonna go to stop Lalo, though, everything he did in this episode was like well thought out. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised actually. I shouldn't be surprised, but I wasn't expecting this. What happened at the money transfer thing to come back, but it did, and it's true that we saw someone knock on the door and see what was going on, and I just didn't remember that this was a thing, and now it's coming back. Like, and the thing with the barrier and him basically running into the other guy's car.
He didn't run, yeah.
Yeah, that happened, but nothing ever came out of it, and now we're bringing it back. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that this show never does anything
I don't
for
think
no
that
reason.
it was supposed to be used for something, but
well, who knows?
Since it happens.
You know, I'm not gonna pretend that this show doesn't think things through, you know?
No,
they do.
What I meant is, like, I think that if Lalo didn't intend to destroy Gus Empire and Gus Restaurants, and everything that Gus is doing.
Well, yeah, they would have still tried to look for the guy, but they don't have anything.
Yeah.
Like it's been. The detectives have been looking into this for a while now. Like it happened last season.
Yeah.
It's a few months away. You know, it's been some time, and they still have nothing. And it's hard to take down the Salamancas. Usually, the problem with these families is that the detectives know who they have to arrest, but they never find proof because they have so much power and they know so many people that they can just erase the clues or make sure that people don't talk. So it's so hard for the authorities to stop these guys because they know who they want to arrest. They just don't have proof to keep them in. Like we know about that in Breaking Bad. Like the amount of time that Hank has been so close to actually arresting someone, and he just couldn't because he has to follow the rules. Like the whole thing with the RV, when they were in the RV, and he had this guy, like he was right there, and he could arrest him. Eisenberg was right behind that fucking door, and he never could do anything about it because he had no proof that something was going on, so he couldn't force them out.
Yeah.
It's usually, you know, in a war between the authorities and the criminals, that's the advantage of the criminals. They don't have to follow the rules. So anyway, it's gonna lead to some good shit because I'm pretty sure that Lalo is just not gonna let that go like this. Maybe he's gonna call for Jimmy again. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Technically, he's the go-to-go lawyer for the Salamanca right now. If something happens.
We'll see what happens, but I don't think he's gonna just lay down and let it happen. So
Yeah.
I say let's jump to the next episode right now and see what they do with that wedding thing and what they do with Lalo going to prison maybe.
Alright.
Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is already on Patreon. Check it out. The link is in the description.
So don't forget to call. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now, guys. And if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, which will be soon.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.